And we're live. Hello and welcome back to, this. I should throw the gamma switch up, but I'm hoping I'm just gonna clear out these zombies, then I'm gonna do some more productive.
Hmm?
Oh, I need to share this one.
Yeah. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, a bit sleepy.
Full from lunch.
A little bit. A little bit.
That is the worst feeling.
Oh, we got our bird. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Braining.
What are you doing this episode?
Well, the intention, at least, is to try and sort out some more of the just stuff around the place. Might try and flatten out the minecart track. I'm tempted to build a gold farm to get some more of the obelisk built. I might go and try and mine some diamonds, and try and do some trading. Just loads of odd jobs, but I'd reckon I'm probably going to start with killing a bunch of pigmen if I can. So I need to take that shulker box with me. I'm also going to need to...
Why are they called?
Hmm?
Oh, why are they called pigmen if they don't look like pigs?
They're zombie pigmen. Have you not seen them? They
Oh,
oink.
they don't really look like pigs.
But they oink. Hello, Omegon. Hello, Dibsred.
Skogosaurus.
If you have milk in a bucket, milk can be used to make cake, and it can be used for curing wither sickness.
But use it to make a cake. And just don't let Skog anywhere near it. He'll eat the cake.
It was a delicious cake.
Both of them that you ate that I made?
I only ate one of them.
You ate 1.5 of them.
Yeah. Potato. If Discnar is streaming Minecraft tonight, I might join him, but I'll be doing a side project rather than, trying to help him with stuff just because, it doesn't work.
Out of the bucket, please.
I don't know how you get out of the bucket other than making a cake with it, which presumably gives you back an empty bucket.
Yep.
Or, getting the wither sickness and then drinking it to cure the wither sickness.
Hello again, Karma.
Understandable. Oh my god. My capacity to stream with Disconar is somewhat limited, I'm afraid.
On a side note, I might stream tonight, depending if I don't go home and take a very long nap. I might play more of that weird bunny game. I'm not sure. So that gets weird. That stream is not recommended for people of all ages.
It was a little odd.
It's a kid's game.
Doubt. Where is the priest? There's one. Okay, so 14 emeralds.
Are you gonna use them for your beacon?
Some of them, yeah. I need to keep some back, though.
Doesn't Meg have like her political stuff tonight normally?
I'm not too sure. I've not been keeping up very well, I'm afraid. Stop sitting in the fire! You'll burn and then I'll feel bad.
But it's toasty. Their little toes are probably cold.
Okay, so I need more iron. I want to get at least 15 iron. I need to make some hoppers. I could acquire some hoppers from the auto forge, but words. Words.
That would require effort, or you don't want to do it?
Well, I'll have to then put them back again. But I'm gonna sell all my stuff that I can here. Then I'm gonna go and work on the gold farm for a little while. Then I'll come back and do some more work in the village. So the gold farm is something that's not advisable to do if you are short on arrows. It's where the infinity bow comes into play.
They're very handy.
I've not harvested this sugarcane in ages. I really should. I think that's all of it. And the pumpkins. Nice, Omegon, I made you a melon harvesting axe and left it at your melon farm. If you were not aware. It seemed like a good idea at the time. You have a guy who sells Silk Touch for like 5. Good times. Hello, Musculive. Yep, as I say, it seemed like a good idea at the time. It has expedited acquiring additional ones, as they don't run out. You sell efficiency 5. Now, there's a new guy. Looting free for 17. There's someone else who sells looting. I need to paint these signs.
Yeah, so I've seen he is doing his political streams. That's why he's on the most talking about what's going on in their country.
Fortune free. Oh, it's that guy. Excuse me.
Okay.
Mending 10. Let's get this guy.
I haven't been reading y'all's news lately. Did y'all ever have y'all finally got like a prime minister person?
No,
Boris just
not got a new one yet. I believe we still have Theresa May for the duration. So... Three more. Let's see what we can get out of here. Because there's an auto sort option, never mind. I need fuel. There is a lava pond over here. Hopefully everyone has had a nice break. I had some lunch, it was a good day, I did some work. Productivity ensued.
First taught to me against his will. Good time.
I wouldn't have said against my will.
I know, it was being funny. Trying to.
So hello Karma. I missed you in the chat there, sorry.
Are you still on vacation, Karma? Did you also have today off of work? I know you had yesterday because of the holiday, didn't it? Most people say it today after the 4th of July. As well. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my mom said happy 4th of July.
Ah, well, cool.
I'd be like, Mom, they don't celebrate the 4th of July in other countries. Oh, okay. And then just have a nice day. Well, the whole thing you earn your shirt in your game that you were playing.
Braining.
So what are you doing right now?
I am harvesting iron to make hoppers, so I can collect all the gubbins that are dropped by zombie pigmen. I'm making a temporary pigman farm.
Can you not get pigmen to like you know how you have the zombie spawners? Can you not do something like that with pigmen, or is it just regular like zombies that do that?
Yeah, pigmen only spawn in the Nether. Very rarely in the overworld.
There's still a few outside of the portal. Just kind of hanging out.
Yeah. That's when they've wandered through. So we've got enough for 5 hoppers. So that should be adequate with some spare. There's only 3 left to cook, so I'm just going to sit here until then. I guess, as I need more stone. Start knocking out some of these pillars. Question? Sorry, I just heard a sudden bang. I was like, did you just fall over?
I bumped my desk by my elbow. Sorry.
No worries.
Also, I'm back.
Hello, back.
We're joined by Jemima.
Hi, back. I'm dead.
Good time.
This is stupid. It only results in this.
I think that was all the iron.
Well, I guess it's quicker to mine iron than just go for the iron farm.
It's quicker to mine iron, but you have to find the iron. Although you can also find gold and diamonds and other stuff while you're doing that. Whereas the iron farm is only iron.
Did you get
More
the diamonds
potential
in the area where you were fighting the wither?
Yep, I got those. It was 16 of them.
No, that's good.
Good times. What am I doing? So I'm going to go and add these 3 blocks to the beacon. Need to make some steps to get up here more easily.
Okay.
So that's the middle. So I've got a temporary beacon set up just with some gold. How much more would it be? Braining. It'd be 8, and 8 is 40. So I would need... Just going to steal a bit of the beacon for now. I will return it at a later point. There's just a villager up here now. Understandable. So yes, I'm going to make a... how shall I phrase it dramatically? A crossroads of oblivion. That sounds sufficiently dramatic.
Yeah.
Got a place picked out.
I mean Detroit, but okay.
Whoa. So I need 8 chests. And by 8, 10. Okay. Gib log. See, that villager lives up here now. So that's a shame. So I've got wood, I've got chests, I've got a means of making blocks. I need stone of some flavour. And my game froze. Fan is going back on then, I guess.
For running for everyone.
Now I need a distinctive but durable stone. I haven't got that pink stone I had. Have I used it all? Shame. Let's take some of this with me. 5 should be plenty. So I'm going to take 8 because that's how stacks work. Yeah. Okay, so I've got arrows and I've got bows. And I've got the armor crate. And I should have... yeah, I'm going to have a shulker box in there. Right, so I've got fuel. I've got all the bits I need. We're going to go and farm some gold in the nether.
Yeah, is this a good idea? Because in the last time, I mean the one time I've dealt with them, it was not a fun time.
Hmm? Got what?
You have enough food?
I got a food farm there.
Oh, that's right. Right.
Yep, chicken pit.
Feed me, touch it.
I've got to get it all set up first anyway, so... Now it would be advisable to build it out here, where there's a big flat space. But if I build it in the other place, I can... I've also just remembered this is a really weak bow. I should get some power advancements for it sometime. See, I'm slowly making this place more pleasant. That's a lot of skeletons. Shall I fight them on the bridge? Probably best not to. Yeah, any additional wither skeletons at this point are a bonus.
2 beacons.
Yep. I mean, wither-based mining solutions, you know.
Fight them on the beaches, on the shores.
Fight them on the landing grounds. You will never surrender. So, a lot of these chickens got out. There's not that many chickens in the pit yet, but that will go up with time. So if there are, so all these chickens in here, right? They're now fully grown.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the huge manatee.
Actually, what kind of sounds do manatee?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say they make whale sounds because they're funny.
Well, there's sea cows.
Dugong, it's the cow of the sea. Hee hee, dugong, also known as the manatee. So that tree's not growing yet. We've got 19 blaze rods though. So that's still cooking. I'm going to load this one up with chicken. Now, do feathers burn? I'm curious. Let's see if we can use them as fuel. So, got a load of skeletons there. Now, I'm thinking... I know, calm down. I've got this big plate here that can spawn lots of not skeletons. I mean, it can spawn lots of skeletons, but that's not what I want it for. Go away. Have a hitbox. There we go. I think the skeletons spawn in the darkness. Only then the pigmen can just spawn anywhere because, you know, hellfire. This one just won't die. Damn. Okay. So I'm going to make a thing over here when I've gotten some delicious chicken.
Apparently, humanity sound like dolphins. I just for education. For educational purposes. Sound like really slow dolphins.
We'll just call them Down syndrome dolphins.
No.
Dolphin is a down dolphin syndrome.
It's a chunky dolphin.
It's called potato dolphin.
Oh, they're so cute.
Just like big animals, don't you?
They are really cute. I know, I don't like elephants.
All for the charismatic megafauna. They're all just animals in the end.
So I'm near to that place with all the spawn points. Now if I make good decisions, which I probably won't, but if I do make good decisions...
Which is rare.
Now, this is when I'm going to get hit by something and I'll get knocked down into the pit. And all my targets have wandered off.
Really hard to fight.
Hmm?
I said, aren't these things like difficult? I mean, I only have one experience with them, but aren't they kind of really difficult to fight? Deal with? Kind of. Did they like all swarm you at once?
Yeah, it's not really working right now though. Yeah, the punch bow isn't helping with things because their bodies kind of get sprayed across the landscape. That doesn't work.
You would need a different bow.
Okay, I got some stuff from it, but it's more just I need a place with more things in it. Or more lines of sight. Hmm. Hmm. So that gold farm is going to need to move. The principle works, but it doesn't there. Hmm. Shame.
Let's all play Siegmeyer. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So.
You're doing your Siegmeyer.
Hmm.
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 Welcome back, Talon.
Hello, Talon.
Thanks for reminding. Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
Talon always demands everyone to abuse the like button.
Now I've got a big open space here. So I think I'm going to head through into the main area. Make my little tower over there and see if I can get enough gold to make some more beacon. Alright, the only problem is now I've got to trek all the way back over there every time I want food.
Hello, Sucky. Welcome back. Skog is hunting pigmen. Pigmen season.
I'm hunting rabbits. So those hoppers all lead into there. And of course there are no pigmen in sight. Let's see what happens when I do this. Understandable. Oh, look, a pigman.
Poor Enderman, he doesn't do anything to you. You just might viciously attack him.
These pigmen are not very responsive. Why are there no pigmen anywhere around here?
Sucky says flint and steel on Enderman. I'm assuming it makes them blow up, right?
I'm not sure, but I know they don't like water and they don't like... Right then. I was trying to tidy up my village, but I need more gold to make the beacon. So I was like, this won't take too long, you know, set up a tower, I'll be swarming with pigmen before I can say oink. And now there's barely any. There's some over there, some up there. You know, I'm just going to make a regular tower. Not going to go for all that fancy gubbins. I think I just killed that one.
Am I right over there, then?
No, never. Misplaced my lighter.
Right, this will now go badly because I'm going to get complacent.
Alright, time to put like a fire at my...
Look, see, there's some.
There it is. Found some.
So yeah, I thought, oh, you know, the hoppers would be good. I can put them in the floor, and then when they swim around me like this, that'll help. But pigmen don't catch fire. Now, if I go down one block, I reckon they'll kill me, so... Yeah, with a regular non-punch bow, the knockback would be, you know, not really relevant.
Got like a whole little swarm of them.
Yeah, in theory, if you had the hoppers out and you didn't have a punch bow, you could just collect up.
All the bits.
Where was that?
Where was what?
I got hit by a ghast.
Oh no.
Rude.
That is pretty rude.
Well, I've got a gold bar so far. It's something. Yep, no idea what that ghast is.
Are they attracted to the tan blocks you're using or something, or...?
No, they get mob aggro.
Oh, okay.
If you attack one, they all come on you.
I mean, that's unfortunate. That
No, that's
happens to
useful.
you, but no.
You mean the
You
ghast?
don't want them. You don't want them to all, you know, online. But I'm just saying, you know, that seems like a little bit of a negative result, unless you're into that kind of thing.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
trying.
like the first time we went into the Nether with Omegon, someone aggroed them and Skog died many, many times.
In enclosed space with a AoE weapon that I don't want to use because I'll just kill everyone else around me. Good times. Now, if I could get over there, I could get those quite easily. So I'm going to carefully dig off the surface. Now, if I was really heavy on the wither skulls, like the people who make the farms that can generate hundreds an hour, I would just I could just put a beacon in here if I also had a really good gold farm. But I have neither of those things, so I'm going to try this the old-fashioned way, of building really perilously thin bridges and then standing on them. And saying, "None shall pass." Not, "You shall not pass." That would be, too relevant of a meme. But none shall pass. I can hear that gas still. No idea where it is. I hear it farting around. Imagine releasing a wither in the end. Just to see what happened.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Getting bosses to fight each other for your amusement. Ooh, that's a lot of glowstone. Damn.
Oh, question while my mind's on it. Are we there D&D tomorrow?
I intend to.
Should we let people know?
Probably. Oh, baby one. Whoops. There we go. That nearly went badly. Just throw my sword away mid-combat. Well, we have 2 bars and sufficient nuggets to make a few more. It's not a lot, but, you know, it's something.
Okay.
This reminds me, I saw a meme of a cat who had chewed through its owner's headphone cables and had brought them a snake as replacement. It was a fairly like headphone cabley looking snake, so you know.
A garden snake.
I'm not sure.
She's just trying to be a good boy and help local girl.
Look, there it is. Oh man, that's a lot of holes on fire. Oh, this is not good. This is very suboptimal.
You know how to kite? Come on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to kite without, you know, fire happening to me.
You can do it, I believe.
Oh, there's another one as well. Brilliant.
I mean, isn't this what you wanted?
Yeah, but without the ghasts.
You came to this neighborhood, you knew what you were gonna get.
Meg says, I love how mid-mob fight, he's more concerned about the aesthetic.
No, no, it's more the I will run backwards and catch on fire, and I'm not just gonna. Damn.
Karma said, hashtag aesthetic matter. They do, Karma.
Well, that was fun.
Good, that's what matters.
I've gotten 50 nuggets so far. Are you seeing the pigman next to them now?
Yeah, I can see, like, the pig eye to it, but...
I'm just going to go into the mob grinder area. I've got the hit points, and I've got 2 bits of mending armor. That'll do. Oh dear.
That last, the dog from the movie really quite... What's his name?
So
You
that's still
probably
okay.
also have no idea what I'm talking about.
A little. So, there we go. All those nuggets made me 6 bars of gold. Now, the other thing I can do while I'm here, as I've got all the systems set up, is all these gold swords that are useless to me. Melt those down. So I cruise around and kill anything that looks at me.
you gonna be show love to them? Be like, you looking at me, Essa? And then just kill them?
I probably wouldn't need to say essay.
Well, Meg said it make an aquarium.
I mean, I could, but it would freeze.
Can you put a squid in an aquarium?
If it spawns there, but you can't get a squid in a bucket. Never, not a dolphin either. I can hear them.
You don't like dolphins, then.
No, they are angry sea mammals.
So are dolphins and tigers the only animals you don't like?
I have nothing against tigers.
You have a stone to keep tigers away from you. You kind of have something against them.
I mean, that's just, you know, a useful thing to have. You get snuck up on by tigers. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. So 16 is 24 blocks.
Meg said, do a... I'm not reading out all those things.
Now there should not be anything bad behind any of these blocks, because if there was, I would hopefully have noticed it by now. However, caution is still advised. Alright, so now I've got a nice staircase up to here. There's just nothing in here. It's not... There we go. Big man.
Because you made it too wholesome.
I made it into the biggest spawn area I could. There we go.
No, the nether, you tried to make it wholesome, so everything left.
So in theory, all these different shelves can spawn pigmen. Excuse me. This is very low yield. Right, I'm just gonna have to start doing laps, I reckon. Yeah, I was gonna try and make some little hot springs and stuff around my village. Oh, tree grew. Nice.
Too pleasant.
Just to make it look a bit more villagey.
Wow, the little baby got my leg to eat all that. There are like 5 boxes of donuts in here this morning, and they're all gone.
Damn.
And there's only like 6 pieces here.
I mean, I could eat a box of donuts if left unattended.
A whole box.
Yeah? How big's the box, though?
I mean, it's a dozen donuts.
Yeah, I could eat a dozen donuts.
No, you could not.
Challenge accepted.
That is not.
I believe there is a donut place on Uber Eats nearby, because I know that one of my housemates has gotten stuff from there before, back when I used to live there. And I know this because it was on the day he moved out, and he left on the kitchen table the empty box. I was not pleased. Because not only had he not given me the donuts, he had also not put it in the bin, which was not far away.
Alright, but that is not a challenge. Don't say eat a dozen donuts.
If I go to the Asda, it's about £3 for a dozen. They're not great though.
But yeah, go for
Do I need to do that as a video?
No. No.
Streamlabs goal.
Not enough. You already owe Meg a video.
I know.
That
I am going to get to it. I need to find a place where I can film, because the place where I used to film currently has shelves on it. Because that was my blank wall. And now I don't have a blank wall, apart from the one with my trains on it, and I'm not going to sit on my trains to make a video.
Saki asks Skog, are you setting up a village in the Nether?
Nope. Not at the moment, anyway. I mean, the villagers have wandered through from time to time, but that's because they're a problem, not because it's useful.
And then Meg said his sister tells him that the Asda ones go stale super fast.
Oh, they do. That's why you have to eat a dozen of them that quickly.
Yep, see, he said a bit late now. He's already uploaded the video. It goes live in an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, sorry. It might have been a fairly long joke with not much payoff. Because, I mean, my audio shifted track for the Soviet anthem is 3.5 minutes. So you'd have had a 3.5 minute video of me just staring kind of sadly at a plate.
Oh, but it would have been amazing.
Perhaps. What's in this box I've been carrying around? Gold swords. That'll be helpful.
I don't know anything that I should eat 1,000 of, or like a mass amount of.
Haribo. Haribo.
Like gummy bears?
Yeah. You could eat a dozen gummy bears, couldn't you?
Well, I meant like, I can eat like half a bag of gummy bears. I'm getting a family-sized bag of potato chips by myself.
Gonna need some more chickens.
Wow, that's really good. It hasn't even... It's already got almost 200 likes on his video.
Nice.
That hasn't premiered.
Hasn't even been released. The algorithm must hate you. With this one easy trick.
It's a good video.
I'm sure it is.
Definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
If Omegon would like to come on and plug it, he is welcome to.
I don't recommend eating or watching.
Is Benjamin still here?
I just got back.
Cool.
I just heard I don't recommend eating, and I didn't hear anything else. I'm like, yeah, that's a good strategy.
Then you might not, I know you're on a diet, but Skog thinks that he can eat a dozen donuts.
They're not good donuts, like, don't get me wrong, they're like just empty calories, if that.
Are you talking like little Hostess donut? Donut? Or like actual...
Regular size.
Shop donut?
Like actual donuts.
Just really, really kind of bootleg ones, but that are very, very cheap.
We
No,
call
no,
that
no.
the Krispy Kreme challenge here because of Krispy Kreme donuts, and it is not
Oh.
recommended.
I think, is
No,
it Krispy
not
Kreme's? I know
Krispy
there's... Ash, if you wanted to do this, you could have a look on my local Uber Eats and see, because I know somewhere nearby has a donut shop.
Not Uber or not Krispy Kreme. Their donuts are disgusting.
What's your
Not to
problem?
get them, just to see what, you know, what, like, apparently good donuts would cost. So I
What
can
is
compare.
this stuck-up woman complaining about Krispy Kreme donuts?
I don't. They're
They're
too.
too delicious. They're too
They're.
cheap and delicious.
I'm not denying that they're not cheap, but their glazing is just ugh. Like this. It's
Great.
pure maple. It's just like a pure freaking corn syrup.
So
Ah,
So
ah
good.
yes, American
it's like
food.
it's like a thin, crunchy layer. It's great. Or you can do what I do, and you can go to like well, what I used to do. Sadness. Go to a local like actual donut shop that's run by like a little Korean guy and his family, and that
Mhm.
stuff's good.
There's one by
But
my house.
it's got the same as everything else. It's all the same donut batter and donut goop and donut icing, but
No.
somehow it's magically better.
There's one
Krispy
by
Kreme
my
is
house,
dope. Don't diss Krispy.
and they put fruity pebbles on the donut.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's delicious.
You see, this is why women shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Oh.
A good, simple, pure of heart donut or an abomination. And she picks the abomination.
Okay, well, Skog, if he ever, makes it over here, then he can judge. I'll take
Yeah,
him to a Krispy Kreme.
I'm pretty sure he'll be totally happy with it.
I'm looking
And
forward to
then
trying some
Robbie-
American fast food, like McDonald's. Because I gather that it's not as good as stuff you get in the UK.
I mean, probably
Because we
not.
have, like,
Yeah,
more strict food standards.
Yeah, we have really low standards.
But I also gather that stuff over there is a lot cheaper as a result.
Yeah, I mean, you can get like a double cheeseburger, like a little double cheeseburger for like $1.29.
What is, how? How is that a thing?
What?
What?
I
Double
read and pulled
cheeseburger?
up that you can Uber Eats alcohol?
Yeah.
What?
It's for when you're
And
too
you-
drunk to get your...
Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Uber Eats drive all the way from Louisiana to here with a case of Yingling Lager because I can't get it in Texas. But if I drove 4 hours to Louisiana, I could find it.
You'd probably be paying quite a bit for that.
I don't care. It's Yingling.
Mm,
Yingling is
sure.
worth it. No, my tradition every time I go back home to Pennsylvania is I get a 24-pack of Yingling, or 24-packs, depending on the situation, and I will try to finish them by the time I have to. And they're great.
And the moral here is to drink responsibly.
Yes,
Probably.
drink responsibly. To all the wee babas and the college spud brains, drink responsibly. However, I'm an adult, and I like Yingling.
I mean, I could get a whole case of Copperberg
Yes.
and enjoy it over a long weekend if I wanted to, but effort.
Sorry, I'm looking up food in your area. You have a very nice looking ramen place that's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes would get me to Derby, so that's not near me. That's like the next town over.
Hey, Karma, no, it's really not as good. That's a pie.
American food?
Oh yeah, American food is garbage. Unless you're talking PA Dutch style chicken and waffles.
Oh,
It's different
They don't
than
have that.
it's different
They don't
than
have-
Southern style chicken and waffles.
but I'm saying they don't have that in the UK, and it makes me so sad for them. Because that is the breakfast of choice.
Champions of sad
Yeah.
people who want to be happy in a fleeting moment of their life. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
PA Dutch style chicken and waffles are different though. It's kind of like chicken in a. It's like a chicken gravy, I guess, but it's like Shrek and gravy overall. It is rich. It is good. It's not fried chicken like you used to do in the South. It's a whole nother level of comfort food.
That sounds so amazing. I've had a
It's like
Chipotle. I've had a Chipotle
no,
chicken and waffles. That was
no,
like, no, it was really good. It's like it was
Chipotle,
just,
no.
it was like, well, I guess it made it Chipotle. It was like the maple syrup was like a spicy kind of maple syrup, so it was like sweet and
Chipotle,
spicy.
go away. You're like Starbucks. You're on every corner, and you make me sad just looking at you. Go away. The world needs more small town coffee shops, not on top or Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. Actually, I haven't seen a Dunkin' Donuts down here in the South. I'm very happy about that.
There's quite a few of them.
I haven't seen one. Don't tell me they exist. My heart will sink when I see one. But for now, I want it to be lifted slightly.
There's like 2 on my way to work.
Gosh. Zhuzh.
There is really nothing in this fortress. It must all be stuck somewhere.
I'm not finding a donut place. There is an ice cream shop that delivers near your house that does a donut with ice cream in the middle.
That sounds pretty good. Shame about the inability to, like, process milk properly. Where... Okay, there's not even things in there. Where are all the mobs? Where are you?
Don't mob in the mine. Yep, there was a...
Oh no, it's raining pigmen now.
There's one of those gourmet donut shops.
Oh, damn it.
Fractured Prune, I think is what it's called. Oh, snap. Yeah, it is. Are you going to back out of that corner and save yourself? No.
Oh no.
I'll be fine. Oh, we got a zombie siege in the town. Alright then, I'm leaving. They're everywhere but where the golems are. That's... Hope they're okay. Yep, I aggroed one, and they must have all just been up above.
There was a gourmet donut shop. I'm not sure what happened to them. I think they moved to California or something. It was called the Fractured Prune. And they had all these like crazy stupid donuts. Like, oh, it's got chocolate sauce and raisins on it because we're quirky. And they only had one good one. It was called OC Stand, and it was like cinnamon and honey on the donut. Like cinnamon sugar powder and honey. And that was actually really good, but I don't get what like fancy donuts are all about. It's supposed to be crap.
Oh, that's some things.
There are some donut shops near you, Skog, but they're only open on Saturdays. Really early in the morning.
What's the point of that?
That's kind of like the point of if I wanted to ever order from McDonald's breakfast.
No. It's like, oh, we're only open one day of the week for like 2 hours. What kind of business model are you running at that point?
Yeah, the rent they must be very expensive as a result of that, because the rent on that place is not getting paid otherwise, is it?
Yeah. I hate quirky for its own sake. I want something that's good and available.
There's a pancake shop not too far away from me.
There's a waffle place not too far away from you.
Oh, waffle.
Delicious looking waffle.
I thought about going to Original Pancake House today for breakfast after the bike ride. But I didn't. Good.
Karma says that we've got a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner here. It's kind of crazy.
I'm sorry. Unfortunately.
That's a lot of donut places. Though you don't have many corners.
I've never formally had Dunkin' Donuts. Like, I've bought somebody Dunkin' Donuts because they wanted one of the pumpkin spice ones.
They're like Krispy Kreme donuts, because all donuts are the same, except they're like really dry. And
I like,
they're not as tasty donuts, and they don't reheat in the microwave like donuts.
Wait, you can get hot... What?
Dude, a
What do you mean,
hot
what?
donut is so good.
I'm listening.
Yeah, they give them to you, like, right out of the cooker.
Oh.
Yeah. And if they're like, you know, like an hour old or whatever, you put them in the microwave for 7 seconds and they come out gooey and warm like they were just pulled out of the oven. They are so good. Or out of the fryer.
I have not experienced warm donuts outside outside of fairgrounds.
They're
Fairground warm donuts are good though.
They're
I feel like you're gonna get so fat when you come to our country.
so it's okay, so looking like me isn't the worst thing. As long as your face is intact.
I don't say that, but I can't confirm that because I don't know what you look like. But don't say that.
Pretty sure I've seen what you look like.
I've never shared a picture of myself on my...
Ah.
I'm also photophobic, so that doesn't help that situation.
I'm just really bad at taking pictures of myself because I can't look at eyes.
I have that thing where I forgot how to smile intentionally. And so, unless it's like unless it's a candid, you're not gonna find a picture of me smiling. And so if I make a picture, it's just gonna be Donkey Kong brow scowl. Have fun with that.
You suffer from RBF. I'm not gonna say it out because PG.
No, it's RDF. You gotta get it correct based on gender.
I'm so sorry.
I imagine on like airports and stuff, I'm very, very much a matter of camera watching. As I walk in there looking like death.
Well, I only lost all of my XP.
Oh, you were at like 40.
Yeah.
I use XP for in this game. I never
Enchanting. I've been grinding for a while for no particular reason. Shame. Oh, I had loads of nether brick.
If I had a bell, I'd ring it for you, but I don't.
Who do I hear mumbling in the background?
Oh, they're my coworkers. Sorry. I'm at work.
Shame.
Why is it shame? There's 4 people here.
Work is where work is done.
I am working. I am talking to y'all, and I am editing images to make them legible.
What do you do again?
I'm a data analyst.
Be correct. No cussing or screaming.
Hi.
Look, Konak. I wish the XP would stop falling off the edge when I kill it. Oh, there's a lot of pigment up there. That's, Oh, there's loads over here now. Nice. How? I do not appreciate being on fire this much.
I am for the most part awake to karma. I sadly did not have any coffee yet today. Because I'm hoping to just, like, get over being tired. I'm gonna need sleep anyways.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm.
You don't have coffee in your office. The
It,
stereotype is like, oh, Joe didn't put coffee on this morning after he took the last cup. No coffee at your
I,
office?
I don't want to dare try to call that spilled coffee.
Well, I have the same situation in my shop, but I don't complain. I just caffeinate
No.
like a soulless little drone. That's how that works.
Hmm.
Succumb. Succumb.
No, because like our company is like a place that like comes and provides it, and it's like really cheap, watered down
One of us.
stuff.
One of us. Drink the trash.
So yeah, I need more eggs so I can get more chickens. I'm slowly acquiring iron. Not iron, gold. Don't want to confuse those two.
Alright, Ash, here's another solution for you that you can try. Tea.
I've had tea, and I'm drinking a lot of water.
Drink a tea. I'm having oolong with lemon right now. Pretty nice. And all you need is a little packet in your pocket.
Mm. No, we
It's
have
no
some.
bigger than a rubber. You can pull it out and put it on the cup and put hot water in it and have a tea. A cuppa of tea. Yes. Nice. Do that instead.
Is that your British accent?
Are erasers a standard size in your country?
I have many. Say what?
Are erasers a standard size in your country?
You know what I mean. Oh wait, no. Here we call them. What do you call them there?
Rubbers.
The
Pencil erasers.
The sleeves.
All manner of different things.
Okay, that's
Let's
good.
go with that.
Keep it PG. God, I was thinking like, oh yeah, they don't call them that, they call them that. And it turns out, no, I'm wrong. They call them some other thing of like 85 different potential things.
Oh, it varies from place to place as well.
Yeah.
It's great. Where are all of the mobs? I'm here to kill things, and there's nothing here to kill.
Also, Ash, the only real British accent that anyone should ever be allowed to speak is the Mrs. Bouquet accent. Richard, Richard, bring the call. You know, that kind of thing. Like that's the only British accent you guys make.
Hello, Lori. I don't. Welcome to this stream. I don't know about it being your
Hello.
stream. Unless your name is magically Skog.
Yes, Saki, the one, the only, the bucket lady.
Why are there no mobs here? Apart from, like, bootleg ones I don't want.
They're scared of me. I shall go.
Oof.
He got bored. I'm so sorry, Cold Crack.
Depends. Cats. I mean, I like animals much. She says cats or dogs.
Cats are irrelevant, dogs are your friend.
I mean, to eat or to have as pets?
Yeah. Pet dog.
Because I'd imagine a dog would be better eating than a cat.
No.
But it depends what kind of dog.
Nobody's eating.
Cats are like Monster Energy drinks. They're really high in taurine.
Yeah.
No.
Meow!
Oh,
You know that scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail where a peasant's just swinging a cat at a wall? That sums up my attitude on 99.9% of cats.
considering that Skog has cats at home.
Yep.
I had... we had 2 cats. One of them was pretty awesome. She was like a fat old farm cat that just settled down at our place and became an indoor-outdoor cat, and she was pretty cool. She did a Legolas move on our mentally handicapped collie that we used to have, like right before we got her. Like the dog was running right at her, and she literally jumped straight up, cartwheeled so that her feet, like back feet, were up vertically and her front feet were down. She grabbed the collie by the ears with her front claws and whipped down onto her back, like the dog's back. It was pretty dope. It was from that moment on, she's our cat.
So your new cat suplexed your dog? By the sound of it?
No, she did a very aggressive, full belting, like full velocity quick mount onto the dog from the front. It was pretty amazing.
Fancy.
And then she got fat and she became Fat Mama and she hung out at the house and she was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then she had kittens and she had kittens on my bed because she really liked me. And my bed was ruined.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But we kept one of the kittens. One of them died. One of them we had to get rid of. And that one was okay. That was the one that got dead 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Got stepped on by one of the dogs and completely crushed her rib cage, and she had to be put down, which is unfortunate.
So
She's a good cat.
my
She didn't have as
cat.
much personality as Fat Mom.
Well, as to your coffee, we're considering Skog doesn't drink either.
I like tea. I don't like coffee. I just can't drink tea.
I believe you, Saki, by the way, but I don't really mind. I've eaten a lot of Chinese food.
But yeah, no, my cat, before she decided to try and pick a fight with a car, had 10 kittens. One of them died within a couple days. Which is weird, because it was the biggest. I don't know what happened. Maybe she stood in it.
Swole too quick.
She was kind of a clumsy cat. She might have just stood in it, and it, didn't get better from that.
He had all those. All those uterus gains. Too much.
But no, that was Warmaster Horus, who had ear brows. You would have had to have seen them. He had little stripes of black fur on top of his head that made him look really, really surprised. Fulgrim went to the person we originally got the cat from, because she was originally looking after it during a wedding, because the bride and groom, whatever, were going to be away, and they needed someone to look after the cat. And then they were like, yeah, you can keep the cat. And she was like, no, I can't. Because she has 3 male cats. Not, like, fixed or anything.
No one should ever have a male cat at all.
Well.
A male cat?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Why? He's like a boy.
But, yeah, so we have... Fulgrim went back to the person we got the cat from, because she couldn't have it, and I was like, I can probably deal with this. Little skinny thing, Give it some food. About, like, a month later, she had kittens, so, that was good. So not only had they unloaded a pregnant cat onto someone, and then, like, ran away. No, not just a regular cat, a pregnant cat, so it's like, great. So then she got out again, after she'd had the first litter. The first litter was Alfarius, Omegon, Magnus the Red, Fulgrim, and Horus. Horus sadly died.
Loved the names of all of the animals.
They were temporary names. We were the intention was from the start was to rehome them all, because at that point we would have had 5 We had 5 cats with Sky. So any additional cats would have been, a problem. Was it 5 cats? Was it 4 cats? 4 cats, because we had Sabrina, Sooty, and Kitty. None of which named by us, because imaginative names, people. What's this black cat? Call it Sabrina, okay. What's this other black cat? Let's call it Sooty. Well, this other cat that is the daughter of the cat called Sooty. Let's call it Kitty. That's imaginative. Yeah, I think
if I got a dog these days, I'd probably name it Buddy, and if it was a girl, I'd probably call it, because that's just really easy to just spit out without thinking about it. I call every dog Buddy, and then I learned their name.
So, if I remember, Magnus the Red, who was your cutest little fuzzy ball, she moved to
betraying the Emperor.
She moved to Lenton. I think not Lenton, Long Eaton. If someone my parents knew, one of their work colleagues had her. One of my parents' friends had Alpharius and Omegon, who are now called Vicky and Skimble.
Skimble. I like
Yes, Skimble Shanks, the from the musical, presumably.
that. Oh, never mind. It was from something.
Yeah.
Please tell me one of the cats got named Lieb. No,
Not that I know of.
people don't have a sense of humor anymore.
I'm slowly clearing out this place so I can get maximum spawning. It's just not working enough. If you were stuck in a video game for 10 years, what would it be? What's a game that's not particularly exciting but not too, like, you know, fatal?
Animal Crossing.
I don't know, so like some kind of simulator game that might not
It's
drive you
pleasant,
insane.
But you might get really existential as your life just continues looping along forever with nothing interesting happening.
Yeah. But no, so the second litter was... I don't remember the order of the second litter. I was not around while it was happening because I had to go to work. But I seem to remember I came home and there was just a collection of kittens waiting for me in a box, a very pleased-looking large cat sitting next to them.
Hello, Bongo Cat 25.
Hello, Bongo Cat 25. Yes. So we had, in no particular order, Angron, who's a little black one, Mortarion, who was a little gingery one, Perturabo, who was another little gingery one, Conrad Kurz, who we kept, and Lorgar. My sister has Lorgar and Mortarion, and they are now called Ipso and Facto. I know.
You cut out for that.
Oh. So yeah, my sister has Ipso and Facto, who used to be Lorgar and Mortarion, of the, I believe, the Word Bearers and the Death Guard. My parents kept Conrad Kurz. This grass just doesn't grow. Let's put a torch on it. Yeah, so we had the 10 Chaos Primarchs. The advantage of the Chaos Primarchs is there are 11 of them, technically.
Has no one ever had a cat named Atosicarius?
Probably.
They should. Everyone should. If they have a cat named Atosicarius.
Where are all these pigmen? They must be up somewhere. Yeah, I've cleared out so much of this area to maximise the spawns, because there's a spawn point here, there's a spawn point there, there's a spawn point there, and all of these should produce wither skeletons. However, they're not right now, and it's the big sad. This was meant to be quite quick. I was like, I know, like, pigmen will just swarm you. How many have I found? Barely any.
Explore the surrounding area, I guess.
Yeah. And then wait as they just rain on you from the sky.
Yeah. Well, this
like steel rain.
Like spawn limits. Up, right?
Yeah, I think they've got...
Because, yeah, if they're outside of your area...
Oh yeah, there's loads up here. There we go.
Apparently Saki would want to be fucking Pac-Man, and Karma would want to be in Harvest Moon. I don't really
I can see Harvest.
I'd say maybe something like Terraria would be quite kind of interesting. Ah, there's another one.
I don't know. I don't think I can answer that question.
Yeah, because the two that I would pick, you know, like, they'd be like, yeah, it'd be cool, but yeah, then they would, like, watch the death and monsters and stuff like that.
Like, I could very easily just say, yeah, Fallout, but, like, that's
Also,
not...
would you
that's
have
not
to
as
obey
sunny
the
as-
rules of the game? Would it just be the setting? Just play Super Smash Bros. For 10 years. Just come out of it a dry, withered husk. I have died so many times, mortality is meaningless.
Explain
So I'd be
yourself,
tempted to say something like Terraria would be kind of wholesome.
I'm sorry, I had to go earlier.
No
There's
worries.
the whole, like, life sort of I'm Terraria. I don't know anything about Terraria, Alan. A lot of big awesome stuff.
That was a bit of XP.
Thank you, Lori, for your question.
Yeah.
You know what? Just having a job on account. Just quiet. I might say mature. Although I don't think I could have accurate. Like, oh yeah,
I think your little fart from your mic seemed to be cutting out.
yeah, I probably am farting down. Sorry, my mic is set up for Vietnam.
Not wholesome, family-friendly stream.
When I'm playing games, I'm leaning forward. When I'm just talking, I'm leaning back.
Did that not attack me just then?
I don't know. I think I'd say probably Borderlands would be a cool world to live in, or a cool game to live in.
I mean,
Or,
you
like,
can't
one of the
die,
fantasy
and if you
games.
do die, you just get cloned. But the important thing to
Okay.
remember is, if you do get the cloning system, you can never have children.
Why can you never have children?
Because you've been cloned and are rendered sterile.
Oh, yeah.
It's not so much a problem for males as for females.
Hmm. Okay, so this system seems to be working alright. I sit on top of this pillar, crouch down a bit, and then...
And bop them on the head.
yeah, I just gotta hope that I get a bit of a gap in it so I can go down and collect all the loot.
You know what you could probably do to save yourself? No, never.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, like, if you ever needed to yeet a wave,
Hmm.
just like set up like a pillar with TNT on it, and you're like, all right, I'm done dealing with these guys when they're coming in. Just shoot it with a fire arrow, blow them all up, and then give yourself like 10 seconds of shooting. But I don't.
Unfortunately,
know how to
fire
skate,
arrows don't
because I've
do
never
that.
Played it, and I probably never will.
Hello.
Hey, Niles.
Back on your feet, I see.
Is not dead. Is
Actually,
not
I'm
Lincoln.
sitting down at the moment, but my back is doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Skog is training.
I know.
It's been pretty wholesome so far.
I know, I'm
I
surprised.
managed to not say a single cuss word.
I know. I'm
Oh, wait,
so
no, I said the dang one.
I've said worse than that.
I'm not welcome on the Christian server anymore, guy.
Oh,
must go
shuckers.
I must repent.
Golly gee willikers, how could you?
It's Stein, it's not Shucker, it's Shulker.
Is that a reference to something?
Shulk
Minecraft
boxes.
reference.
Oh. Oh, and the reason I
Mining away.
pinned you as a JoJo reference was because, you know, Skog here was mentioning that you were back on your feet, so to speak.
Okay.
Actually, I had mentioned it because I was the one that messaged him to be like, hey, you good?
I appreciate the otter spam from yesterday, by the way, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See the video I sent you this morning of the otter doing tricks?
I did. It was very cute.
Is it the one where the guy like shoots the otter and it like rolls over and covers his face and stuff?
No.
'Cause that's the classic one.
No, that's the hunting video that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Hey, have any of you ever played Dark Souls 3?
Bossalot has.
Yeah,
Use
Bossalot actually said
acid.
he really wants to do co-play with you, but he doesn't know how it works. For co-op.
Because I bought it, and I bought the, like, the version that has all the DLC.
Be
The Game
prepared
of
to
the Year
cry
edition?
edition.
I bought the
I don't.
but
Guys.
I bought the deluxe edition.
Be upset, Ash. It makes us happy.
One of you is bad enough. We don't need two of you.
Too
Oh,
late.
wow. Wow, shucks.
Oh, gee. Oh, shucks. Oh.
Oh, son of a cuss.
Speaking of that, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Does anyone want to watch that later?
Oh, dude, that's a good movie.
That sounds pretty
Good
cool.
movie.
I know I've been meaning to rent John Wick 3 and put in a rabbit.
Stein.
Also, Ben Jemima.
Stein.
Ben
Yes.
Jemima, I'm very glad that you got that reference.
Good. Fully swearing cuss. It's a great movie.
It's really well done.
It's one of the most like safely profane children slash I'm an adult and I can appreciate what this is really about movies that I've probably ever seen. Pretty precious. It's literally my favorite. I've watched it 29 times.
I like the
Should I-
part where there's a fox, and it's fantastic.
Should I
Retweet.
yo-ho it for us right now?
Yoho?
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
No.
No. I can just grab a link for it. I've got one.
I was
Or
gonna
I
say,
have the DVD, but I'm not gonna screen share.
do people want to watch John Wick 3 a bit later?
Yeah.
I made my suggestion first. You son of a gun.
No, I want to watch John Wick once it's easier to find.
Well, I was going to rent it on.
Amazon.
Yeah, I was going to rent it
No,
on
let's-
Amazon.
Let's do the one that's free for now.
And if we have room for a double feature, we'll go for it.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'll make a rabbit room.
Are
Also,
you gonna be around
Mr.
for this
Fox is
movie,
very
Norbert?
short. It's only like an hour and 15 minutes.
Is it really that short?
Yeah, it's pretty short. I think, well, maybe an hour 25 or something. But it's a very short movie.
I'm sorry for the people watching this that we're setting up our evening plans.
We have lives too, dang it.
We're like.
I'm
the people
I'm
in
literally
this call
standing on a
make up
pillar
half-
killing pigmen, so
The people in this call make up half of the viewers, so I mean, like.
oof.
I work hard and I can eat spaghetti and watch a movie when I want.
But are you actually gonna
Oh
be
wow,
eating
yeah, it's
spaghetti?
only like an hour. It's only like an hour and a half.
No, well, I did cheat today. I did have McDonald's sandwiches for breakfast because I worked out really hard and I was so upset, tired. That I was like, no, screw it. I'm gonna have tasty happy.
You deserve it.
And I completely negated all 3 hours of exercise I did this.
August months.
By the way,
I had to read the book for school, so
No, it has nothing to do with the book.
okay. That's
It's a complete Wes Anderson reinterpretation, and I love Wes Anderson's movies, so it's great.
Let me look
Actually,
up-
has anyone seen The Grand Budapest Hotel?
I have not.
I have.
Oh, that's so good. Nullis will have to introduce you to that one eventually. That's a great movie. Too.
I think Fantastic Mr. Fox is the only movie of his that I've seen. Let
I've
me.
got homework.
Let me.
Oh,
let
nice,
me-
put a skull.
Let me look him up. I'll look him up.
Hello,
Darjeeling
Toby Taco.
Limited.
yes, hello, Toby
what's-
Tacos.
What's the one with the boat? And the submarine? Can't remember
No,
the
I'm
name of
pretty
that
sure that his only movie that I've seen is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
one. Alright. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Melis, we missed you in the Star Wars game yesterday.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun from Ritualist's art.
Hmm.
Actually, no. Before I go, since the conversation about Fantastic Mr. Fox will probably be over by the time I get back, if anyone in the audience hasn't seen it, watch it. Seriously, it's a stop motion movie where they actually had dolls articulate enough to do micro expressions. It's pretty gorgeous.
Also, I've just
Everyone
seen.
needs to watch this movie. Oh, okay, I'll be right back.
No worries. I've got about 100 gold nuggets. Nice.
Cool.
That's. I have enough to make 2 bars.
Thank you for subscribing, Toby Taco.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you missed it. Me and Pasta sat there and tried to. We kept knocking a guy's gun out of his hand and kept trying to stab him, and we missed a bunch of times. And Skog realized that he needed armor.
Wookiees don't. All the artwork I've seen of Wookiees, they don't have any armor. They're just massive. And to be fair, I still survived pretty well.
I don't think my character has anything in his inventory yet.
Yeah, mine didn't. So.
Mine didn't. Stu went over it with us.
Like,
Why we
bowcasters
started.
are expensive.
But
I
yeah,
had.
I couldn't. I really wanted to play yesterday, but like leaning forward to do anything was just a pain.
No. You take your health comes first.
Yeah, I know.
Fine.
I'm just saying, just like
Yes,
reiterating.
you take care of you. You can always play next time. Somebody
I
else
literally-
you also weren't feeling good, so
I just
Yeah,
turned
Gren
on
fell
auto-
asleep before the game.
I
Well,
just turned on autoplay on YouTube, put on a Germa video, and watched Germa for a solid 6 hours.
Nice.
So
what'd you do to hurt yourself? Did you sleep wrong or?
it just probably gamer posture.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
I got a pinched nerve in my lower left back, basically.
You need to try to stretch more and get up periodically. And
I
Stein,
get-
I know you're making a face because no, Stein, just
What?
no.
I genuinely wasn't making a face. What?
Never mind then.
Okay. Keep your
Stein,
secrets.
Stein, I bet you do yoga or Tai Chi or something.
No, I don't.
I bet you do.
He's an android. He doesn't need to work out.
Dude, you gotta stretch those circuits, you know?
Well, for all of that work, I have enough to make 2 more blocks of gold. I kinda don't feel it was worth it, guys.
I don't either.
Thanks for the support.
You're welcome. Look at it, took you forever to find them to begin with. And I feel like you should have got way more gold.
Well, I got lots of gold, it just wasn't much, you know, bars, and, you know, it's exponentials and all that.
Noah, you got really lucky and beat the wither, and like, with no damage done to him.
No
I also
damage
found
at all.
diamonds. Yep,
No
no damage
damage.
to me at all, and I found diamonds.
How did you manage that?
You get it in a really little tunnel, and then you keep in the tunnel while it chews its way through the ground. Mhm.
Notice, I'm sorry, but why are you using Google?
Duck, duck,
well,
go.
You're
I
in
use
trouble.
Google. First of all, I use Google because I'm too lazy to change my search engine. And second of all, Rabbit automatically goes to this page. So, yeah. I want to use DuckDuckGo, I'm just, like, I don't really care enough.
Just exceptionally lazy.
Yeah. Stein, you should know this by now.
I mean, he is a young, growing boy. You can't expect him to put effort into things.
I mean, no, you probably can, but,
You can just
No.
be disappointed while you expect things.
yeah, pretty much.
So the whole making this place open plan's going quite well. I just feel like the ceiling could be a little higher. Yeah, it's kind of dark, but it's really light on my screen, and I forget. I should maybe put the gamma switch on.
If you're the only person left, you should leave.
Can't. Only like 5 people came to work today.
Too much freedom yesterday, presumably. I gather you had a nice parade.
Yeah. You didn't. I mean, like I said, there was a parade for the black Jews, people in the neighborhood.
It's pretty cool.
Black Jews.
But it was just them screaming about the gospel.
Hold on, I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna do there.
No.
So I have 3 bars. No, 4 bars, 3 blocks, and some nuggets. Oh, this is not going very productively. I should go back up topside, shouldn't I? Kill more pigmen. But I feel like if I had a big open space and I could just pull the pigmen down into it, it would go better. Maybe I could make a really tall pillar in the middle here. I don't know. I think I'm going to go and get some of my tool enchantments done. So we've got loads of nether brick. Furnaces are still both ticking. Right, I've lost the anchor on the pigmen. Yeah.
No.
Alright, yeah, this is a bit of a bust, I'm afraid. But, you know, I got some gold. It's something. Just gonna have a go make some little hot springs around the village. Thought that might be cool, you know. Might put one of those up on top of the hill.
Mhm.
Make it look a bit fancy.
Mm.
Whee.
By the way, Noah, later when we're not on stream, I know to tell you a story about how you were right.
What was I right about?
I'm not going to say it on stream.
DM it to me.
That's a lot of pigmen. I'm gonna kill them. Why not?
Kind of a long story.
There's so many
Really?
pigmen here. What is this?
Read it?
Just DM to me what I was right about, but then you can actually tell the full story later. Stein, I hope you approve of the noises that I'm making the rabbit make while we're waiting.
Yeah.
I have rabbit muted.
Oh, okay.
Are you
If I
actually
mean, if
reading
you
out
guys
like
want to
the
watch this
music?
film when Benjamin gets back, then you know you do that, because I'm gonna be going for like another hour and 20 minutes, and have no particular interest in watching.
Okie
Don't
dokie.
let Benjamin hear you say that. Break his little heart.
Well, it's more like, you know, I'm gonna fidget mostly, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some gold there. Hopefully, I'll say if I can kill him in melee, that will help. So if I can make like a little angry gate, I should be safe. No witnesses. Yeah, that's a lot of XP there. And another 30 nuggets. Hey, and some bars, although I missed how many bars. Have you seen the bars? 2 bars. Still got the zombie siege thing happening. Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Ah, they're on the fields. Ha ha ha. Sometimes these guys drop iron, and very rarely gold. And it's all XP, so... Whoops, that was a sheep.
Who just
Nope.
dropped?
Later, Benjamin.
I'm very disappointed that DuckDuckBro doesn't give me anything besides DuckDuckGo when I search for it. Hold on, maybe
Nice
if I
try.
maybe if I put quotes around it.
Maybe if you search it on DuckDuckGo, something will come up.
DuckDuckGo. What are you guys? Normies?
All my homies use Search X.
I don't even know what that is. I'm a normie now. I'm so sorry.
I have a system. When I find a stray chicken that's not
Eat it?
standing next to a golem, yeah, yeet it, eat it.
You don't even install anything. You just go to the page. Just make that your home page.
I actually have a home page. I just have my last used windows. That's a lot of eggs to get rid of. Okay. No, I could have shulker boxes full of eggs for no reason.
Why don't you just take the eggs down to the wither butt plates and throw them at the wall?
I mean, I could, but there's more than an inventory full. And
No,
I do that.
Just take some.
I should make an egg cannon.
Just take some. Egg.
Excellent.
Do
You know what? I'm gonna side with Skog.
of course you would.
That joke is cracking.
So I have 4 extra
DuckDuckGo
gold.
doesn't actually bring up.
You, Ash, he's your boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
You see, Nolus, this is why DuckDuckGo is superior.
Honestly, yeah, that convinced me. But before I start using DuckDuckGo, I want to use a new browser.
New browser.
And I'm like being unlazy enough to do that's gonna be a challenge right there.
Oof.
Why does
Ouch.
it have such a stupid name?
Oh, DuckDuckGo.
Yes.
Oh, you don't like it?
No.
Make
Is
your
it
own
anything
search
that
engine.
does- I don't. Is it supposed to be a play on like Duck Duck Goose?
Did someone welcome Toby Tacos?
Okay, but
to
Ash,
these-
who cares
these-
what it's
these-
called
Yeah.
if they don't sell your data and they give you better results?
And they give you, yeah, DuckDuckBro results.
Like, I search for DuckDuckBro on Google, it gives me DuckDuckGo. I search for DuckDuckBro on DuckDuckGo, and it gives me DuckDuckBro. One of the most autistic sentences I've ever.
On YouTube forever. I'll be sure to clip it.
Alright. Hey, Bengi Mime,
Yeah,
click on the rabbit link, dude.
the rabbit,
Bruh.
the bruh.
Rabbit.
Saki said emerald blocks will be easier.
They'll be, which is why I'm using them for...
Oh crap! I need a password now.
Yeah, you gotta have an account for Rabbit.
That's
It's
but
because so many people have been using it and their servers haven't been able to...
that's a dumb. Alright.
I'm gonna do a test.
That's so dumb. You're so dumb.
You're
That's
so...
really
You're
dumb.
not a big smart. You have a wet brain.
Wet brain.
Berry
What is
picker
that?
admit he berry picker.
Berry picker.
I hope y'all enjoyed this wonderful commentary provided by Skog's lovely friend.
I think you mean cool boys.
I think you mean
I-
Apple Tribe.
So yeah, so now
Yeah.
if I want to, I can just pick up the shulker box to empty out the chest there. Good
Yeah.
times.
Go look up my...
So we got some gold. Now I'm going to try and do something more productive, like literally anything. That's the thing, if I can set up a good gold farm, I can get a lot of cash really easily. Because you can
right.
sell gold to the clerics. But at the moment I need gold and emeralds.
For your beacon.
hmm That guy keeps getting stuck on the ladder. I might just have to stop having a ladder here. Yeah, that guy by Neverwort, so if I start growing Neverwort, you know, good times had by some. And yeah, the beacon is a nice, you know, line into the sky.
Alright, so the beautiful thing about Rabbit is apparently I already have accounts in both of my primary and secondary email address. I have to
So remember what the password is?
I have no clue because it's Rabbit TV.
Good times.
You know what, I'm just gonna do the forgot pass.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Let's see. Did you put recommended browsers in the free technocratic states of Steinistan?
I might have, but
Yeah.
I'm also working on a big list of stuff that we can do. So if you want to hold off on that and be lazy and wait until that's complete,
You put
or do you want to
Dissenter.
change?
You put Dissenter. Is that the browser you would still recommend?
So far, yeah.
Okay.
Mostly because it's not the best as far as privacy that I know of. It's just that it doesn't have any downsides.
Downsides like what?
Like not having compatibility with all the extensions that you want on Google Chrome. It's just a drop and it's super easy.
It's still Chromium then.
Yeah, it's still Chromium based. It's just non-Google.
But I mean, if it's Chromium, it is Google.
No. Well, Chromium's open source, and most of the stuff that's built on top of Chrome is not Chromium. Chromium itself isn't. It's pretty good. In fact, you can also install Chromium as a basic browser. It's a little more complicated, but
Why are you
I think
adding
Center
more
is still
angry bushes?
I'm replanting them because I can sell angry bushes to some of the merchants.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe it's the master butchers.
What would they want angry bushes?
Seasoning?
Why is there audio? Shut up, website.
There's audio because I made it so.
He's not buying much of that.
Alright, should we go into a different VC while we're watching this movie, Skog?
I don't mind.
Let's or do you wanna watch it with us?
I'm going to be streaming for like another hour, so you guys can
My
go ahead.
keyword was later. I'd be happy to hang out for a
I
while.
believe Skog said that he had no interest in watching this movie.
I know when...
Say that to Jemima.
I mean,
his feelings. All two of
I'm
them.
pretty sure I've seen
Yeah.
some of it before.
Shame and disappointment.
okay, we'll move in a null server. How about?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine. Alright, have fun on your stream, you two lovebirds. See you later.
See you later, taters.
I assumed Ash was going with
Bye,
you, but okay.
bye. I can't watch a movie while I'm at work. I also can't open rabbit on my phone while I'm at work.
Understandable. Right, I need emeralds.
Yeah. I can leave if you want me to.
No, I'm not like wanting you to leave. It's more just the if you want to go watch it. You know,
No,
you do
I
you.
can't. I don't have the capability to. I also don't know what the movie is.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Stop motion animation, I believe. I think it's an art. Is it Aardman?
The name sounds familiar. But nothing, like, comes to mind.
Understandable. So for the first mage, I'm going to harvest all my crops because I've not needed cash because my mending tools have been behaving, but I've been doing a lot of digging. And a lot of digging requires a lot of repairs. So I'm going to try and make my tools more durable.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I do know what it is. And the reason I don't like it is because that art style just freaks me out. They look creepy.
Ah. The slightly uncanny valley then.
Nothing against it. It looks very uncomfortable. I'm gonna get all the money from all the villagers.
Yep. And then I'm going to make the emerald blocks in my thing.
You shouldn't need that much.
I don't need that much
You need
emerald.
the one. The gold and the iron is the ones that you need a lot of.
Yeah, on the grounds that you should be able to get loads of each. That's the thing, I want to train up some more villagers, but I also need to, you know, have villagers that are relevantly tradeable. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to extend the trading area. There we go. Okay, that's some more emeralds. Do I have... What do my shepherds buy? Buy white wool. Let's go on a run then. I really should bring the minecart for this.
Yeah.
And I'm missing a block. I'm going to blame Enderman. Seems like the kind of thing Enderman would do. Stealing a single block.
It does seem like something crazy to do. They look really cute though when you find them and they're just holding a little block. Like, oh, I need to kill you.
Yeah, I need to sort out this minecart tracks and make it all nice and flat at some point, but I'm going to make it all nicely cobblestone beds, regular intervals of powered rails, all that jazz. But for that, I need... Hello? Gold. I thought those foxes liked me. Sad.
No.
No. I've already actually got quite a lot of powered rails. Where did I get those from? The mine, I guess? What can I take with me? A lot of dirt. I could take a lot of dirt with me. I do need a lot of dirt for things. Also, because I don't need it for anything else, seeds. It's night time. I'm going to sleep. Ow. So, I need a trading hall. Because I need a villager that sells unbreaking free. Or unbreaking 2 at a pinch.
So you're gonna convert another villager.
I'm going to extend the trading hall. With lectins. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hopefully it'll be cooler tomorrow and I can get some printing done. Because I really want to get these parts done, because it's a nice little side project that I can just, you know, be working at when I'm waiting for other stuff to go. And I've got the 2 printers now, because of your lovely generosity of the viewers. So I'm just trying to make the most of things, but yeah, it's too hot to do anything right now. It is a big shame.
Is this for the same gentleman that you normally print stuff for?
No, the water tower is for my own benefit. I made one in the past, and I want to make a better one. So I would, if I bought carpets from him, they'd still be expensive. Grumble. Now if I go, there's only one way up to the top. So I'm going to run up to the top. I'm going to add these new blocks. Because I need 25 emerald blocks, which is not an inconsiderable amount. And I'm going to need 49 gold blocks. Which isn't too difficult, but it's not, you know, quick. So there we go.
Bucky said carpet you said.
Has many lovely uses. Also need to get sharpness while I remember about it. So I'm going to extend the trading hall a bit further. I do need to do more on that side of town, to be honest. I'm thinking of building a nice little villa up on the hill. With a bunch of traders in there. I'm just not sure what traders I need yet.
So it looks like this is going to be playing Metro 2033 in 20 minutes.
Cool, then I shall keep playing this.
And if you are interested in a Megan's content, his new Foodie Beauty video will be premiering in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Definitely a good one. I definitely recommend, because I've seen it. I helped him review it.
Ash is part of the calamari.
No, I'm not. I ain't a part of anything.
Well, the calamari is the name I refer to for the inner circle of his server. Because calamari comes in little rings.
You can come and carpet my city. It'll be helpful.
Get a wool farm. It worked quite well for me.
What's next, please?
Nope. That was YouTube by the sound of it. It came up on both devices, which implies generally that it's YouTube. Because I haven't turned the notifications off. So I'm just gonna finish using the dirt I brought back from the other place to patch up this. So we've got a little corner here that I can plant something on, probably. If I get some spare fences, I'll probably just fence this bit off and have it as another... In fact, I've got some fences here. I could do that quite easily. Kind of want to keep that as it is. Kind of like the look of it. I'm just going to take out... Not that. Those 2 blocks. And then... There we go. Try and make this a little bit more consistent. And watch as the villagers all get completely lost around the place. So I need to put a hole through the fence here. And they can get through. So I've sold all the crops I can sell. I can't sell the red wool. I've not been able to get the dye to make the other types of wool for the wool farm, but I can when I'm at my house. It's just it will turn off the... I'll have to restart the farm, so at some point I'll go and look over there. I think I'm going to need another storage box for wool and related things. There we go, I think that's all of them for now. Crops and related things. What did I need to do? I need to make a trading hall. Right, so I need stone brick, of which I have barely any. Wow, alright. Stone brick, windows, beds, wool. I'm going to make the new beds red because I've got loads of it. I'm waiting for the sugarcane to regrow. Whee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buckets. Alright, they're nearly burned out. So if I need more stone, I can just come down here and start taking out these by layers. But not yet. So that should be adequate amounts. I need to get lots of wood. Braining. You can see the beacon going off into the sky. Good times. So yeah, I need to get an unbreaking free villager. I then need to get all the funds required to keep an unbreaking free villager.
What do you mean?
Well, to keep them you need to lock down their trade. And to lock down their trade you need to be able to buy it. And I've been turning all my emeralds into, you know, blocks for the thing. So, let's go up another step, which means I need to take this end off. So the back wall is an eye shape. Three. Make this one another 3 bays long, as that's what I've been doing so far. And then 1, 2, 3. Front. Oh, alright. You just appeared in front of my eyes. You're selling brown dye. That's actually pretty handy. I need some brown dye. I prefer cocoa beans, but brown dye will suffice. Hopefully he won't die. He's gonna die, isn't he?
Hopefully not.
Maybe he's just gonna kill his llamas, I don't know. He seems inexperienced.
Poor llamas.
No, I need single emerald for that. What do I need? I need glass. Not actually sure what type of lapis. Okay, not actually sure what type of glass I was using, so we'll see how this goes. Got the lapis, eating all the things. I've got oak, got fences, got spruce to make more fences. I'm gonna go to bed. 'Cause it's night time. And I need enough wool to make the beds. As soon as I've got the beds, I can start getting the villagers. What can I get rid of? Got grey dye. Gold nuggets. There we go. Then go in there. That can go in there. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do we need to do? Take those. Need to go to the stonecutter's house. I really should make one of all the major professions as this thing.
Maybe. Also, it looks like your friend Naka is doing another junk stream.
Oh yeah, he does this. That's probably what the notifications were, to be honest.
The Super Smash Brothers.
Ah, cool. Well, I can now get brown sheep. Also, this means he's dropped the leads. I can then get the leads. Ow. There we go. I needed to get polished granite and polished diorite. I also need to get more rabbits. Yep.
Very cute one.
Polished granite, polished diorite. I've been playing Minecraft for about a year and a half, here, Brian. I'd wait until I finish university because I know that I can be a bit involved with games like this. So I need that, and then I need take a whole stack of that. No, I won't. I'm going to take... There we go. Yep. So I need granite in large volumes, and I need diorite in large volumes. Ah, thank you. I've just kind of watched a lot of YouTube videos of people who are differently good at playing this, I guess. They're not necessarily better, but, you know, they know things that I do not know, therefore I can learn from them. Because just because someone knows more than you doesn't mean they know more than you, as it were. They know different things.
That, and he just in general likes to build stuff.
Yeah, there is that.
I mean, considering your job, both of your jobs is to build
Make stuff, yep. So I need birch and dark oak, and the floor of these things is made of birch, and the walls and ceilings made of dark oak. So I'm going to need to cut down some birch trees. So I don't need any more of that right now. I don't need these. These need to go up here. Yeah, pretty much in every occasion you will have something that you are better at than someone else. That's not necessarily a good or a bad thing, but it's just a thing. It gives some kind of, you know, positive notion that, you know, if people go, ah, you're bad at this, then you go, there are things that you're bad at too. You know. Example, I can passably play cello. Passably. Not very well.
I'm really good at skee ball and mini golf. Yeah, it's weird, I know.
Yeah.
But can you say that since it's been years since you played the cello?
I say I can passably play it. I'm not good.
Yes, Foxy, you were very good at that. That is your talent. That and you make good music.
So I need the windows. I need to put some of this dirt back in because it's time saving. So there's dark oak walls between every single one of these. So I have to cut down some more dark oak trees. Also some more birch trees. Because I really do need unbreaking free. Been trying to get by without it, and it's just it ain't happening. Yep. I also need to bring some carrots for my bunny pit. Yeah, I hope everyone in the chat is well, and so if you've got other streams to be off to, don't feel bad. I will be doing this tomorrow, presumably. Unless something urgent comes up. But generally, I don't have too much work for the next few days. I think. I have work for the next few days? They've moved out yesterday. I don't think there's anything I've got to do today that I haven't already done. I'm good at my job, honest. Hello, Amagon. You're streaming in about 12 minutes, I believe?
Skoglat. You're getting a lot better with the names, Meg.
Yeah, it's great.
The Skogosaurus earlier was great. And who doesn't love Snorlax? He said no, his premiere is in 12 minutes. It was in 72 minutes.
Ah.
Are you nervous about your premiere, Meg? Are you excited for it? Are you indifferent? I'm sure she's indifferent.
He does it so well.
I think it's a British thing. Y'all do grumpy and indifferent pretty well.
That should be enough dark oak, I would hope. That should be adequate for now. Yep. I just remembered I need iron to make the trapdoors for the locking mechanism. Oh well. Press the right button. Here we go. So we've got torch. Torch. These rooms are going to be quite dark. I'll try and put some glowstone lights in at some point. Excuse me. Didn't actually need that other wood, did I? And then the roof, I believe, is a combination of... It is that colour wood. Wunderbar. Two, three, four. Okay, then I've got 2, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 2, 3. So I'm just expanding the trading hall. It's really, really basic and kind of grim in all honesty, but you know.
Well, Jethro.
They're not jail cells, they're just locked in, they can't escape. It's different.
So what, how is it different? They're being forced to do labor and they live in a little box.
Yeah, and they're getting paid handsomely to do it.
Are they?
They get to talk to all their friends. Having a nice time, if they want to. If they've got a nice positive attitude towards things.
If you say so.
Well. So next up I need to make... I can't camp, apparently.
I mean, to be fair, if I could, you know, just tell people things and get, like, all the free food and rent that I wanted, I'd be okay with that.
Okay, so we've got the bed element of this set up. I'll work on the work tables next. Actually, for now, I'm going to leave this fence in. And open the gate.
With all the other streams going on, you still have 9 viewers.
I know, I'm very happy that hopefully everyone here is having a nice time and is not just watching out of pity. So, I need to put the angry bushes back out. Yep. And soon, I reckon I'm going to have to make a little passageway down the back and then make another one of these trading halls facing into the direction. Yep. Yep. There we go. So it's the same all along the roof. I'm going to put torches out though, just to keep it all nice and cheerful, stop things spawning on it until I've got the roof built. So I need lots of dark oak for the roof. I may as well actually turn the rest of my dark oak into roof, basically. Because I'm a very friendly person. So I've replanted the angry bushes. I'm almost out of space in the village to even put a trading hall on that side. Now we've got more beds. More beds means the villagers should make more villages. In theory. Now if I had space for another field up here, I could dye the sheep. However, I kind of don't have space for another field. Yeah. Cannot words. Yeah, I'm slowly backfilling those ledges as well. So that's going to be big sturdy cliffs with the beacon up on the top. It should be quite pleasant. Someone has fallen off there. I'm sure I'll be fine. So, let's go put some of this away. And hopefully in the morning we'll get some more little villagers and we can start putting them in the box. So I'm going to need not those wood, not those wood, not those wood, not the chest. I'm going to need the trapdoor. And I'm going to need
A lectin.
quite a few lectins. Not going to need all that stone. Do want some of that to stack though, and I need some vines. Where's my shears? There's some of my shears. Words. Words. So I need a lot of trapdoors. I need trapdoors that I can't actually open as well. So 1, 2, 3. So that's all the trap. No, I need iron trapdoors as well, technically. So there's sufficient trapdoors. Lots of stairs. I think as I need to remember to actually do that, I need to get my shears. I need to go and cut some of the vines and then make viney cobblestone. As that's what I've been using so far, and I think it looks nice and will make it consistent. And consistency is, you know, aesthetically pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to make an auto thing for this, but it doesn't work, sadly. As anything but shears breaks it. I was hoping I could use some like a sticky piston.
Yeah, I remember when you said to make that.
Yeah. I hoped it would work, but it didn't. But I could set up a system of auto shearers in the little sheep fields I've got. I just have them set around a central sheep field, which would have the timing mechanism. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. There's some gaps in the fences now. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I think that's all of it. Now I could go for a higher density of crop. It would give me a higher, yield and everything, but I should buy those lectins, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I could just make them. I've got books, but I would need 18 books? 18 books isn't expensive to make. I could actually make that with the leather I've got quite easily. And I need lots of wood. Let's use some 6 bookcases. I need 6 wood each. That's 36 wood. There we go. I feel like I may have acquired too many dogs.
Think?
Now I need the plates.
I hope you can have people to wrestling.
Can you hear Jimmy's rustling?
No.
So you're not rustling Jimmy's. Gotcha. Okay, so we've got paper, we've got all the lectins we need. I'm probably not going to make them all librarians, but for now, I've done that, so yeah, I guess we've got all lectins. So I've got the other trapdoors for sealing them in afterwards. So let's remember what I was doing. I was putting more roof on this building. So I've gotten up to the white stripe, and then now I think I should probably put a birchwood band around each of these as a little visual divider, which I hope will work quite nicely. I could, in fact, continue them along so it goes through every one of the white bands. Again, I'm hoping it will work quite nicely. Because I need to wait until we get more villagers now, because I make good decisions. Also, oh, what's this? Hey! You're not... I mean, you got power 4, but it's expensive. Golems. I might have to make some steps so the golems can leave, but not enter again. There we go. Well, the golems aren't, you know, useful, but they're not useful when they're right there. So there's now 6 more beds in the village. There should be, potentially, 6 more villagers. And we've got 36 stairs left. Don't forget baby villagers. The baby villagers can be shut into the boxes until they grow up, because, you know, nothing says keeping them in small boxes like farming villagers. I don't have a congressperson to complain to, so, you know. Or a member of parliament, as much of the civilized world has.
I mean, well, you're kind of in charge of it, so they would complain. They'd have to complain to you about you.
Well, it just doesn't sound like it's going to go very well, does it?
No.
Yeah, I can just release the hounds. Yeah, we got the beacon though. That's good. No, I killed the wither before. It was quite easy, really. Kind of weirdly so. So yeah, need more villagers. I'll take these shutters down for now, so I'm not actually sure if they'll obstruct.
I regret coming outside.
How so?
Because it's hot.
Ah.
It's 38 degrees.
I just realised I have shut my villagers off from a... no, I haven't. They've still got that little farm over there. If the villagers want to, they should be able to have as many small villagers as they desire.
Yeah, 38 Celsius here.
That's unpleasantly hot.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, and you're complaining about it being 70.
Yes. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I can melt down some of this gold armor. That would get me maybe a bar. I already had a lectern. Some of it's quite good condition, which is kind of a shame, but also,
Are you gonna wear it?
No.
Well then, it's going to waste.
Kind of, yeah. If any of them are particularly fancy enchantments, I might keep them, but... I'm going to take all these into my mine, chuck them in the top chest. I left the gate open.
I don't know, did you?
No, I did. Oh well. There weren't any villages about. So yeah, this has been kind of a dull stream, I'm afraid, chat. It's consisted of me not really finding many pigmen, and then finding lots of pigmen. Me trying to do stuff with villagers, and then there not being any villagers, and yeah. Done some tidying up there. You know, it's something.
It's conversation.
Yeah, and then they've gone and, you know. Now I need to wait for these villagers to get quite big, because currently there are no little baby villagers that I can find. And if I want to get baby villagers, I need to wait a little while. Okay, can't trade with you. So all these beds are available. Just gonna take out those gates. Now I do need to keep the gates around though, because sometimes you need to lock it. Like when you're training a villager. Now, I needed to get carrots. That's what I was meant to go back to the house for. Any carrots that are not used with the rabbit pit, I will feed to the villagers.
Make baby villagers.
Mm-hmm. The sun is setting. Or at least it was. The sun hasn't set enough yet. I will sleep in the trading hall, I suppose. These trees have regrown. Bunnies! Oh, the little cute bunnies. Oh, so many cute little bunnies. I can't even see them, there's so many.
Poor bunnies. Too bad you can't keep them as like pets.
You can. They're all in the bunny pit, see?
In a more like humane way.
They're fine. They're all in the pit.
Thanks for that. Nope. No.
So I need to get rid of these beds.
Why?
Well,
Because you want them to go to the other bed?
well no, because they keep getting stuck up here.
Are you in your house?
No. There we go. I'm hoping the clerics will gracefully, you know, fall out at some point of there. I do need to do something else for this church, but I'm just lazy at the moment. I need, like, finish the roof, everything. But, for now... I might grab some glowstone, do something with the roofs. I'm gonna say, it's that or I can go and sit in the mob grinder.
To repair your tools?
Mm-hmm. Well, I need to wait within rendering distance of the village. Filters. There we go. I'm going to do this for about 10 minutes and go check on the villages. Hopefully next time I can spend some more time sorting out new villages, getting more enchanting done. Because I'm going to need a lot of cash to get these enchanted. I also need to get lots of iron, lots of gold still. And more diamonds.
Lots of mining.
Lots of mining. I do like how the shulker box pushes you up when you open it. That's quite cute. No, this sword is probably one of the better things I've had. Just in general in the game.
It has like super knockback.
Knockback 2, sweeping edge 3, mending, looting 3. So all it needs is sharpness 5, and it will be horrendously like powerful.
Yep, you already killed everything. That's like.
I know, I've already killed everything. Not even with that sword, mostly. Red Rain killed the Wither, but Red Rain did not kill the Ender Dragon. Maybe I should spawn a new Ender Dragon and kill that with Red Rain.
Maybe. Did you put the sword that you killed the Ender Dragon with in like a frame?
I've not put in a frame yet, but it is named. It's currently in my Ender chest.
Is that what your name is? Dragon Slayer?
Yes, it's the Dragon Slayer. I was really going to call it Worm Slayer, but it has wings, so it's a dragon, not a worm. Also, technically it has 4 limbs, so it is a dragon and not a wyvern as well. Because the dragon is the mythical creature, whereas the wyvern is the more, well, realistic, I guess, is not quite the right word, but...
I know what you mean. The thing of.
Right, so I'm afraid it's going to be like this for just a few minutes while I'm getting some XP. Even with the chroma key, it's not very bright. Sadly, though, I need darkness for this thing to operate.
Hello, dark mild burn. Skogs come to kill things in you again. I tried. It was an attempt.
I heard a villager nearby, that's kind of concerning.
A little bit.
Come on. Gib. Gib. Try and fix my axe first and move on to the pickaxes, I guess. Because the axe is unbreaking free, which is useful, but both the pickaxes, neither of them are particularly helpful. So the axe is actually really good, but the pickaxes are not.
Maybe you should get a better. You should do a lot of mining.
Yep, I spent literally several hours just carving out the nether, getting a nice big thing. I already have another ender skull, with a skull even. So I could try and go through that again and make a second beacon.
Yeah. And you can summon it in the end.
I probably won't do that, to be honest. I'll get one beacon built first, otherwise it'll be a really low tier beacon that won't be very useful. So I can either get higher mining speed, which, you know, might be useful as a temporary thing. Just get 9 blocks of iron or whatever. Just for mining, but I could get efficiency instead, and then go through it like butter.
Yeah.
You don't need a beacon for that.
No. But it's still cool to have.
The plan is, I'm going to take this box away with me when I leave. Or I'll just take all the contents, I'm not too sure. It does mean if I fill up the box, I can just, you know, take the box back to my house and put it into my storage system. Because you can fill up and empty shulker boxes, like chests, but you can take them with you. So hello, I am bad at Fortnite. It's been a while since I've seen you, I think. I've seen you before anyway. But yeah, in theory, you could use a shulker box as with a storage system for like bulk items. Like, say you want to have something that filters stone and like all the big chunky stuff out, and then you just have it going into your regular miscellaneous storage. Then you can just have like a shulker box just full of these things. But for that, I need to find another end city and kill a lot of shulkers, because you need at least two shulkers per chest. I only have so far 3 of them, and one of them is completely filled with netherrack. But I kind of want to keep some netherrack, not just turn it all into nether brick. But yeah, that's all run by a combination of lava and blaze rods, that farm. It's actually surprisingly good to get stuff done in the nether. So I got the chicken farm. I could, if I've now got some leads, try and get some cows or something in there, have something a bit more substantial. I just need to bring wheat with me is the only thing, whereas chickens are self-sustaining.
Yeah, I'm bad at Fortnite fast. How are you doing?
I'm not doing too bad. I'm just spending 5 or 10 minutes doing this, and hopefully, when I've finished, A, I'll have some more repaired tools, and B, my villagers might have made some more villagers. But yeah, I'm thinking of trying some big building projects soon. Once I've got the better tools. I want to build a little tower block and see how difficult that is. Because I'm thinking of like a 3x3 grid, or potentially just a big like switchback staircase all the way up the building, and then have rooms like apartments coming off the side. But I don't know if that's going to be too much overkill. Because that would be the kind of building which I'd have to leave empty or have locked so the villagers can't actually use it. So it's only an aesthetic piece. And at that point, I could just make a big long hall instead. That would look nice.
People like to see you build stuff. Why not? I mean, you need to still build the giant statue yourself once you get enough wool.
Yep.
The correct colors of wool.
And lots of green. So I'm getting a fair amount of iron as well doing this, which is quite pleasant, so can't complain. And again, I've got all kinds of ratty iron equipment that I can melt down. I've got loads of swords I need to use up. Like iron, stone ones. Iron ones and gold ones can be melted down. Very, very rarely you will get diamond equipment from zombies, which is quite pleasant. That's how I got the breastplate on my on the realm. Hello, hello, Moose Milk Kian. I'm going to be in here for about another minute, and then I'm going to go back into my village and try and get some more stuff done. Ooh.
I'm trying to work on his trading hall and getting his equipment.
Yep. I need new villagers to go in the trading hall, though. And with the new 14.3, they now don't have excessive amounts of villagers, which is quite pleasant. But it does mean that I have to now wait every time I add beds for the beds to become used.
That'll help with getting more emeralds, so you can make a few more emerald blocks.
Well, I'm hopefully mainly doing it so I can get the Unbreaking Free villager.
True.
And this is when I realised I already had an Unbreaking Free villager, and I'm just blind.
You have some more label, don't you?
I do. So I'm gonna kill.
There's some tasks that are you doing. I think you just explained what you were doing pretty well.
I'd hope so, anyway.
If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We will answer to the best of his ability.
This place looks a little different. I need to make some proper steps out of here at some point. In fact, look, let's go the top way by the beacon. So this huge big retaining wall I built earlier leads all the way up to here, where the beacon is. Although the beacon is currently not in use, and is over here. Yay. In before my villagers throw themselves from the top, because their pathfinding is appalling. I need bones.
And for now, I'm just spinning how we got that beacon was killed the wither.
Yep, I killed the wither on the last stream. It was, I think, what, within 20 minutes of starting the stream?
Yep.
What was it, 40 minutes?
It was 40 minutes in, because it was like a few minutes you got your third skull, and then you did some prep work.
Yeah, went and dug a
killed
tunnel, killed it. I think it took longer to dig the tunnel than to actually kill it in the end. It was kind of sad. But,
Oh,
can't complain. So we got 3 more iron. So that's enough to make another block. Or some more buckets. So I've nearly fixed my axe. Going to put it back on the right hotkey so I don't use the wrong one. Now I do need to make another little house for the priests. Although what I might do is, as a temporary measure, put their beds in here. In theory, if there's no bottom to the ladder, the villagers shouldn't be able to climb up it. In theory. Can't trade with him. Ah, can trade with this guy though. Sell him all the rotten flesh I've just gotten. And we have a baby villager. Hello there, young sir. There we go. They are now in that room. When they grow up, they will become a useful member of society. Silk Touch for 9, Silk Touch for 11, Mending for 10. He's not got a label yet. There we go. Nice simple names that are very descriptive. Should take down these signposts now. I'll use these for a bit. This is where I had my map room in the past. Okay, so we have a villager. Just so mooching about. Right, you know what? You can stay in there. You seem to like it in there, off you go. A little sign up where I can put what they sell, how much they sell it for.
Very helpful.
So this guy sells looting free for 24. Ooting free. This guy sells, I guess power 4 is his most useful thing. Power 4 for 58. Golems! Can you not? There we go. So,
You're not going to switch everything down so you get a good deal?
I can't. He is a professional that has attached himself to that workbench. So he's like the new guys. You can swap them around a bit, but the experienced ones you can't. So the toolsmith and the weaponsmith over here. I could switch up what they trade, but I mostly just need to trade with them. And then I can sell them iron and coal normally. And that'll get their XP up nice and fast, so I can trade more with them. Hello, Sonic 2X. We've got Bay Villager in there. Hello, I am almost actually done with this stream, unfortunately, for the people who've just turned up. I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, so I'm going to go and make the map.
A total of 6 hours today.
Yeah, 6 hours today.
What's your choice?
I know, it's just, it sounds a lot more like that than it did in my head. Now I could make my own map. In fact, I might as well show people how to make their own maps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so to make a map you need a compass. And then you need paper. Nice and simple. Like that simple.
Paper and a compass, got it?
That's it.
What else did I do?
That's it. Paper and a compass.
You just walk around with paper in your hand?
Well, you need 8 paper, you put it around the compass in a crafting table, and it makes a map. And then you can use the map to, you know, have a map. Can't trade with that guy. Handy. That thing's getting rather full.
I don't know why I got that in my head.
So yeah, the trading hall is slowly getting a roof. So that's good. You know what I've forgotten to do? I've forgotten to get glass from my house. I should probably make a cartography table in there as well, shouldn't I? Unfortunately, the edge of the village is just outside of the map area. It is most inconvenient. I don't know if I can use coloured glass. I will find out. Run to the cartographer's house, which is this one. Nope, cannot use that one. Okay. Ah, the gamma. Yeah, I should change that, shouldn't I? There's the map locked in. There's the gamma turned off. And I will go and put the map in the map room. I might do something else with this house at some point. It definitely needs a mezzanine putting up. It's way too open inside. That's... What is that noise?
Sorry, I got a phone call.
Okay.
I do apologize.
Episode 21. Episode 22. There we go. So that's the village as it currently is, and it just includes it all. So I'm going to try and make some more stone paths around the place, make it look a bit more colourful, like some flagstones and stuff like that. But for now, it's all looking a bit more cheerful. So, I'm going to wish you all a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Bye.